Hello, welcome back. Last time, Iceland was still pretty complicated, but I did get it done. So, Pipeland. Here's a silly thing. I did not realize, until after I had recorded the NES version of this, that the map in this world is made of 3 landmasses that are shaped exactly like pipes. Like, here's the wide top part, there's the shine on the right, which is the, like, extra streams going vertically. It's just 3 pipes. Pipe land. Very literal. Anyway, alright, so I have a hammer suit here that's not going to last very long. Right, I remember. There's a specific thing I need in here, and I need to be able to fly, so hammer suit's going bye-bye. Alright, I mean, what do I need hammers for? Alright, there's a wrap around here, and I missed that jump. So I am after flight. This is the pipe level that I thought was that weird secret in that one fortress. Is there flight up here? No. There's a one up though, which is a little hard to get, which is a lot hard to get actually. Here we go. Let's say getting it second try. Whoops! Well, man, that's okay. I was losing that anyway. There's a leaf in... is it one of these? Or above, maybe? Maybe it's one of these. Here we go, that's what I'm after. Alright, so I need to maintain this for some time. Interesting, so that doesn't despawn until... Okay, I have to go that far away. It's like 2 full screens for that shell to stop bopping back and forth. It's like different distances, or maybe it's just different vertically than horizontally. Okay, so I want to go here, and I need to be able to fly for that. Alright, so you're gone. Where do I fly? Here, I guess. Alright, so I'd like you not to exist for that, so just make friends with that wall. Wow, that is awkward to get into. What a weird spot. But anyway, here are some coins. I skipped that one somehow. Wow, how did I even do that? And hidden 1-ups cannot coexist with coins, so there was nothing more to find in there. Alright. I will get a Koopa Troopa in my face if I... Whoa, they were like popping in and out of existence there. Ah, I fell. Okay, this is a really awkward place to try and climb. Alright, so look above before going. Safe enough. Is it still? Barely. I'm just gonna bop one into the other. Not quite how I meant to do it, but good enough. Okay. You, go away. You're too dangerous. Are there not 1-ups up here somewhere? There is that one. Are there more? I can probably fly here with some effort. It's probably just the one. Why would there be more? I think it's just the one. Right above the turtle, so that I can naturally just, like, boost jump up there. Well, this looks like something. It's not, though. Can't go. Alright, so... fine. And yeah, I also had a note about missing an invisible 1-up. I guess it was the one above the turtle, probably. Maybe. Alright. So zone 2, that's a coin level. I need to get 46. So that's going to be 97. That's my quota. Alright, get 97, get 2 97 coins here. Here's where I need a hammer suit? No. I could do a thing with a hammer suit here. Actually, does this level have a hammer suit in it? Right, so coins. Trying to get 97. Aha! P-switch is going to be involved. I see how it is. Do I need a frog suit for this? How quick can I go here? Not quick enough to get those. Is there a second P-switch? Because that first one is not going to be enough to get all of those. Maybe I don't need them. Well, I'll see what I can get. I mean, I cannot bring a frog suit unless there's one somewhere in the level. I'll see what I end up with, and if I'm not at 97 at the end... Whoa, don't break. Then... I don't know. We'll see what happens. Okay. Yeah, there's no way I can get any of those. That is completely out of reach. Maybe there's a second P-switch. I only need 11 more, and there's that big bridge that I need to make. Maybe I just have enough. Okay, this is not of interest. This is not something I need to go down. I've already been there. Okay, so... Oh, that bridge is made of note blocks, not coin blocks. Here, you, go away. I don't need you. Probably. I hope. Actually, what happens if I bring a turtle shell into water in my hands? I don't think I've had an opportunity to do that. But here's a place where it's designed to do that. Okay, do I need to figure out how to get the rest of those blocks? Are there 11 more coins anywhere in this level? Somewhere above here is something. There's that one up, okay. Whoa, I was standing on that note without bouncing. Oh. I don't think there are any more coins here. I need to puzzle out how to get that thing. If I can't be Frog, how will that happen? I can't do anything in this room. There's a question mark block there, but it won't contain anything that I need in it, unless it's coins? That's a power-up. That's totally a power-up. I am not at 97. Alright, I guess I have to time out. Time up. No hyphen. Alright, so... how am I gonna do this? If I can't bring a frog suit, like, do I absolutely have to have one in my inventory? P-Wing won't help, none of these will help. My inventory's full and I have a P-Wing in danger here, so I should bring at least, let's say, mushroom. Okay, well let's puzzle out... is there a way I could swim better without any more tools? There's a fire flower, sure, whatever. Is there a hidden P-switch somewhere? Maybe there's a hidden P-switch in among those, but well, I just broke one. That's fine. I needed an odd number, so it must tolerate breaking that. Can I just... okay, so if I'm a little more efficient about this... there's no way. Zero chance. Even if I were a frog... okay, well let's test this turtle shell thing. Well, let's see if there's anything in any of those. I mean, if it's a P-switch, I wouldn't be able to hit it, because it would just be up at the ceiling. So is there a hidden P somewhere around here? I got a puzzle, and the only solution I'm seeing is frog suit, something I don't have. That could become a problem. Alright, where's that spot where a turtle can... well, is it a multi-coin block over in that one spot? Alright, here's a spot where a turtle can interact with water maybe. Here, I'm gonna lose this so I don't hit the turtle with it. What does this do? Okay. So I can carry a shell underwater. It will wake up. I can throw a shell underwater. Can I stomp a shell underwater? Indeterminate. It's a little hard to do. This might just hurt me. It does. Okay. Okay! Well, cool. That's, like, the only place in the game where I think I can do that. Being small wouldn't help me. Going for this first wouldn't help me, because I wouldn't get the... there's no way I can respawn the P-switch as far as I know. Can I enter this pipe? Yes. Doesn't do me any good, though. Alright, let's check that one question mark block to see if it is a multi-coin, because I think I can technically get 11 coins out of one of those. And that would do the job. Barely. But that's totally a power-up. Did I just not go down that pipe? Maybe. I'm in some danger here. So is this something that I just have to come back for? Like, I can do that. I'm possibly making a second loop for Frog Suit anyway. Man, but like, is this something you specifically gotta save a frog suit for? What's that room? I haven't been in there. Maybe there are some coins in that area. Alright, the hunt for coins. I assume the number I have is true. I also assume I didn't miscount. That one I should probably be less sure about. Sure, I'll get my life back, I guess. Since I can. So there's a room here. Couple of nippers and nothing. Except that... Okay, so that's a separate question block. Are you a multi-coin? No? Mysterious. Neither of these pipes goes. Can I figure out which two those are? They're pretty far along. They don't correspond to anything up here. Let's see. And unlike later Mario games, fireballing enemies doesn't make coins appear. So I need a frog suit? Or there's a better way to, better way to swim somehow. I think it's just gonna be... Nipper plant fell in the water there. I think it's just gonna be worse if I'm small. But okay, since I haven't done it yet, let's go for the right coins. And that's why being small is worse. Oh, being small is so much worse. Okay, I have to be big for this. That's clear. I'm gonna get 0 coins out of this. Okay. Right. Whoa, I went right through that block. Yes, this still feels like it must be frog only. So I might just have to come back for this one, but okay. I'll try one more thing that I have not tried. There's no reason to leave those as bricks. Ah, shoot, I messed up. Still gonna get 0 coins, probably. Like, P-switch is not long enough for that. Yeah, it's gotta be the frog suit option. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to come back here with a frog suit. This is very early, so let's see. Get to warp whistles, warp to world 3, get frog suit, warp to world 7. Then do things. Something like that. Okay. Well, I guess let's do this. I'll get all the coins I can get here in case the number that I have is wrong. But yeah, this would appear to be a frog suit only secret. And I do not have any of those, right? Sure don't. Alright then. So okay, I'll get as many coins as I can. Let's count them up. So I'm starting at 61. You're a little bit in my way. I need some weaponry. Okay, well, Where would I get such a thing? I don't know. Now I'm little and I don't want to be. Again, bringing the turtle shell down there isn't going to help me. That's more than enough bridge. Alright, well the most coins would be getting the left cache, because it's larger. And much easier to access. I risk not getting everything in the both. Alright, so I started at 61. 61 plus 46 is, I don't know, some number. 7 with a rollover. But this is all the coins I'm getting. And that P-switch does not come back. Oh, well this is going to be rude for me. Yup. Well, got it. Alright, well let's just fire flower and get this done. Alright, so I will come back here on a fresh save file and get what I'm after. Incidentally, yeah, this is a fire flower, I know that. But okay, again, I'll get as many coins as I can. There are actually not a lot of coins, they're very, in very specific places here. I still feel like I must be missing a hidden P-switch somewhere, somehow. But yeah, no, there's no way that I'm catching up with any of those. Just not possible. Alright. And pipe I need is this one. Just gotta spawn in, really just, okay, check it out. I'm gonna make 2 note blocks and that's enough. Maybe. Probably should have made more. 2's probably enough. Is there a rude surprise at the top of this pipe? Not this one. Well, there's you. I could call you a rude surprise. Whoop! But you're not really a surprise. Ah, well, whatever. It's fine. Going down. Wait, 31. I must have restarted since I counted. Alright, so I won't have enough. And there's nobody to... Yeah, right, so enemies can become coins at the end of the level. Alright, so come back with the frog suits later. Okay, that is something I will do. So, other things that are going on. Is there something to do in 7.3? There's a star chain. There's a fortress a little later. That's not now. Alright, so star chain. Let's bring this forward a good bit. That's probably sufficient. Alright, so here's a star. So just keep starring. Is it here again? It is. Okay. Probably here. That's a fire flower. Maybe here. Oh, I fell. Alright, so let's try the bottom one. And if it's not there, then I don't know. Maybe that's just the end of the chain. Alright, so I don't have any pressure to grab that particularly early. Well, you're going the wrong way. Stars in this game don't last incredibly long. Well, gonna have to try again. You're going right? Yeah, okay. Alright, so I should maybe take my time with this a little bit more. I only have to hit the block while I'm still invincible, then I can take my time as much as I want other than that. So are you a star? You are? Star you are. Take out, Lakiru. You're a P. That's not a star. That might have been. Alright, so ignore the P and go for those coins. Okay. Whoa. Whoa, okay. I can slide, that kind of makes the invincibility redundant, because I'm already invincible when I'm sliding, sort of. Invincible-ish. I'm taking the time to get this mushroom, I think it's a good idea. That's a P, I want stars. That's a star, so it does keep on chaining. And that's a star. I can bring this forward a little more. Okay, that's the full chain. I did it. Cool. Okay, right, so there's a fortress something. 7.4 and 7.5, I need to try P-Wings. I'm gonna defer you for a little bit. Alright, so 7.4. Pwing for what? It just says try P-Wing in here. Alright, I tried. I can! Hey! There's a secret! Found something. Would a regular tail have been enough? I heard myself hit a ceiling. Regular tail would have been enough. I did not need P-Wing. Okay. Well, 7.5 I'll try. Oh, this is going to be so noisy. Do I move faster with P-speed underwater? I think I just always feel like I'm moving fast underwater. Alright, well, this won't do me any good anyway. Well, I still have the whistle! Alright, so to shut it up... Oh, I can't. So while I'm underwater, even if I land, it doesn't count as breaking my P-speed. Weird. Okay. You, please go away. This level's weird. Not really on theme for Pipeland, but I guess they wanted to intermix some things for variety. This is more of a World 3 level. Can't get that whistle to shut up! It's just gonna be here forever, huh? It's the sound of water rushing through my ears. That's exactly what that sounds like. Alright, that blooper's not doing any harm to anybody yet. It's trying pretty hard to do that, though. That fish is zooming. Look how fast it's going. Wow. Has a place to be. That one doesn't. That's going nice and slow. Are they screen relative? I think that's actually what's happening. Alright. Oh, yeah, still zooming. Okay, finally. And I could have flown there, theoretically. But I didn't bring the tools all the way along. Okay, what about here? Don't really have another use for these, so I will use them here. Oh, this one scrolls! Ooh, but there's nothing. Why do I have a feeling there's actually a vine here somewhere? I'm probably thinking of another spot. Okay, well that's strange. I think there might be some kind of crafty, like, duck clip that you could theoretically do to get through the wall, but I don't know how to set that up. I have clipped into walls a couple of times during this playthrough, like it just sort of happens by accident. Should I take a hit just to shut this up? Yes! There. That's better. Okay, so, right, this level. Got nothing special to do here. I want to do want to show one thing, though. Alright, you are gonna have to... You know what? Just blow up in my hands. Dang it! I wanted to show a Babam destroying a brick, but I guess that is just not fated to ever be able to happen. Because every place where it is, they're just like... I can't position them with any precision. Can't put them down, I can only kick them. And kicking is like... I can never figure out where I want to put it. I guess I just don't stand back far enough. And they don't break bricks when kicked, only when exploding. There are not very many Babams in this game. It's an uncommon enemy. I need a tail or a shell. There's one of those things. Alright, well I brought back the whistle. For really no reason, but it's here. It lets me run faster, I guess. Do I want to go down? Oh right, I could go down. Maybe I don't have to shortcut through here, but you know what? Let's shortcut through here. Okay, I still can. It's... duck sliding in this game is so awkward. Here's a Babam, but there... Oh shoot, and I killed it! There's no bricks around. There's stuff to see down there, but you know what? We've seen this level already. I need to build a bridge here. That's plenty of bridge. I want to look around a little bit, just because, like, I didn't see this part of the screen yet. What's down this pipe? Oh, right, here's the ambush where the Babam will kill you if it gets the chance. And there are more coins here, okay. Actually, yes, so the path to exit is actually pretty involved. Can't just go straight there. So here's all this. Right, turtle despawned. Wait, did I clone a turtle? I thought there were two here, but then there were three. No, there's only one. There probably were always three. This is the spot I was thinking of. Okay, a couple of levels ago in that transition room with a pipe up and a pipe down. I was confusing it for that one up, I think. Not the most similar looking of places, but similar enough to confuse. This scrolls. Yeah, so this is on the same screen as the beginning. It's just that that is enclosed. Can I go all the way on top? Maybe if I had power, but I don't. And even if I could, I probably wouldn't find anything. Yeah, maybe if I had done it from the pipe, but that's not how it went. Alright, so I have some room. Let's do Toad House first. Let's see, if I earned a frog suit, which I did, and then game over... Well, I need this for the airship. I'll try. It might be hard, but I will try. But if I game over now, could I not respawn World 2? I don't want to die 79 times. I'll just start a new file. That'll be way easier. Whoops! I missed! So there is wraparound here. That's a 10. That's a mushroom. Okay, well, you know what? I didn't need anything anyway. Alright, so aim for the mushroom in the top row, because apparently if you aim for anything else, you won't get it. So I aimed for the mushroom and I got a flower. Flower a tiny bit early here. Didn't work. Okay, maybe not early on the second one. So maybe only the first and third have the weird offset or something. Okay, so something to do in Fortress, nothing to do at this plant, right? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Thwack! Whoa, I didn't even get fireballed. Alright, so that's how this looks on the Super Nintendo. Not too different. Do you suppose the note blocks are going to do the funny thing that they did? Where they only animate when the potato plants go up and down. Hey, another P-Wing. That's right, these stages come with items. Right, I don't need to take that pipe. This didn't unlock. Okay, so I need... nothing much. I will need to be big for this, whatever it is that I'm doing. Ah, right. I remember what I'm doing here. This weird fortress, apparently thought of as the worst level in all of the Super Mario series. That's what I'm hearing. Just seems normal to me, but I've been too close to this game for too long to see this for what it really is, I guess. Right, so... I saw a video recently where a really interesting thing happened. Let's see, I need a tail for this. To get a tail... I have to P-switch here. Don't go down, that won't help you. And I get a tail in this pipe, I think? Alright, you gotta wait. It's a tanuki, actually. But that's a tail, yes? Great. And this dumps me out at that pipe, this dumps me out at the room here. Right, so with this tail, sure I can fly, but I have something else I'm gonna try. Huh. So check it out, this is actually the same room as that power-up room. Isn't that fun? Not really a big deal, but it's a fun little detail. Alright, so pipe up here somewhere. Where is that thing? There you are. So just to the right of this second candle chain. Okay. What's so bad about this level? It's like a ghost house, you know. This will be a level archetype in later Mario games. It's fine. Oh yeah, the time limit's weirdly short. That's one thing about it. Just for no particular reason, the time limit's super short here. And that does not get along well with solving an inscrutable puzzle. But if you already know the solution, it's not a problem. So just know the solution ahead of time. That's how to make that level feel fine. Alright, so I'll aim for the mushroom before the star. I got the mushroom. Alright, I aimed for the mushroom and I got the flower. I don't know how this works. Is it always just right of where I want it to be? Like whether the reel is moving left or right, I aim right, maybe? Right, this is a place that's hard to fly in. I think I tried before and didn't have much luck. I'll try again. You can fly in surprisingly small spaces sometimes. Yeah, see, my meter was all the way up for a second. Okay, well, I'll work on this for a bit. Almost? Ah, there we go, I had it for a second. Okay, so it's possible. You can see on my timer how long that took me. No. Oh, here we go, I'm flying. I did it. There's nothing. but I managed to test it. Alright. That was kind of hard to do. Right, wraparound level. Turtles coming down the stairs. Now you're stuck going back and forth forever. Apparently some people see this light bulb as an exclamation point. It'd be like really wide if that's what it was. There's a block there. I'm not too concerned about it, honestly. I'm just gonna move on. I've already seen all of this stuff. And I'd kind of like to keep my suit. Can I do that? I can totally do that. Alright, that's my challenge to myself now. I am certain it's possible. Whoops! Well, there goes my suit. Well, it'll be easier small. No, it won't. Yes, it will. I have a little more time on this spike, that's why. Alright, well, I spent a lot of time trying to fly there. There we go, see? Totally possible. Is there a mushroom in any of these? Yes. You went the wrong way. I need the light bulb, exclamation mark, whatever it is. Because those others don't make it up here. Alright, and I can keep you for a moment, although I don't really need to. There was a solid ceiling above me. Alright, where am I going? What am I doing? I don't know. I need to get out of here. There's not much time left. That looks like a power-up. It's just, that's where a power-up would be. But it's not, it's a coin. Let's go this way around. It's a little, that worked. I was trying to scroll the camera up, but I just couldn't do that without losing my stuff. And flying here wouldn't have done anything, I'm sure. Okay, where am I? That was 6. Okay. There's something to do in 8. 2 things to do in 8. Alright, let's do 7 first. And maybe even 9 first. You're suspicious. Well, I can clearly see through the wall here. A lot of levels are kind of arranged this way. Why does the P meter sometimes take so long to stop decaying and start increasing? It's so weird how it is. Alright, I guess I need to bring flight here. Okay, let's do that. Do I bring a regular leaf or a P-wing? Regular leaf looks like enough. Let's do one of those. That is a little annoying to fly here. It's totally doable. Don't go in that pipe by accident. Nothing! Just a block cage, and that's all. Right. Blockage. Star. Oh right, this is the silly star run on Muncher's level. Okay. Well, I made that star go the wrong way. Yeah, this chain is a little hard to maintain. It's easier if I stretch the stars that way. Always remember to stretch your stars. Keep flying. Here we go. Yeah, so last time I didn't manage to keep flying on that. Whoa, that was odd. Okay, well, that's done. Cool, that was fun. I'll try flying here, and I have a prediction about what I would see. It was exactly as I predicted. I didn't say it out loud, but everybody knew what I was thinking. Alright, I want a hammer suit going into 7-8. Could I find one of those in 7-9? I think I have one on me. I would kind of like to save it for Bowser. Hey, I got the star this time. Okay, so a little late. And I gave me the mushroom! And then since I didn't get... well, then I got the star legs. Like, that almost worked? Alright, can I find a hammer suit in here? Do I have anything to do? No, this is the maze level. It doesn't have a hammer suit. There's nothing special to do in the maze. And I don't need to see every single thing everywhere, so let's actually just get through this quick. It's a very memorable level. Alright, well, I didn't do that quite right. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I go left here, I think? Yeah, so this is a little quiz for me to see how well I remember the maze route. I think this is a mushroom, yes? I am not in the right place, but maybe going up could bring me to the right place? No, well, yeah, I'm back on track now, right? No one up there. If I go right here, that leads to no. Upright, okay, got it. This is definitely on the way to the exit. There's a flower. Yeah, so that's how quick that level can go if you show complete disinterest in anything that's not the critical path. Alright, so 7, 8. Oh! Okay, so I'm told there is a local hammer suit in 7, 8 that I did not get. Alright, so I know a thing or two about the layout here. I know this is a 1-up, this is a 10... No, yeah, this is a 10, that's a mushroom. So is the other one up maybe here? That's a star. Is the other one up maybe here? That's a star. That's a mushroom. Here's the 10. Okay, here's the other 10. Is this a 1-up? That's a 20. Well, I found the 20. Are you a 1-up? You're a flower. That 1-up was here. This was a mushroom. There's the 1-up. Okay. Oh, I was wrong. Okay, never mind. Alright, that's fine. So, let's go here now. That's fine. So I'm looking for a hammer suit that's down a pipe? Ah, down a pipe. Okay. I did not try all the pipes here, did I? And yeah, this is going to be a good opportunity to show a property of the hammer suit I have not gotten to show yet. I do not need to prune this plant, but I feel the need. Not up that pipe, not down that pipe, not going to go up that pipe. I retried this level a lot. Was there a star chain I was trying to do or something? No, I had some other task that was hard to get done. Right, and I kept forgetting there was a power up there. It was part of the problem. If I fly here, does it scroll up? Can I fly here? Yes. Mechanics of this meter are very strange. Why did it not go up there? Like, it should have gone up, but it went down instead. And just... sometimes it just has this weird big delay on it. Oh, look at all this! I found this before. I totally was here. Never mind. You can still look at it, that's permitted, but it's nothing new. Yeah, okay. So all my shenanigans in this level before were flight related, but I should have been trying to go down instead of up, apparently. Where? Here's a white block. Oh, that's involved, isn't it? Well, not directly, but it could be used to bypass some things, maybe. I'm not interested. I know what the white block does. It has magic power that allows me to defeat my enemies. But my tail does that. Here we go, this pipe is something. Alright. Secret with... apparently hammer suits. Okay. Yeah, I knew about this one before, I just didn't remember last time I was playing this game. And here, I'm gonna get this the perfect place to demonstrate. Okay, first of all, hammer throw, sure, that's useful. I don't want to knock out the dude who's right here. You! Let's do a thing together. Check it out, I'm fireproof. Okay. And yeah, the hammer suit is to deal with that nipper in particular. That's how I understand it. And yeah, so like, Mari was shown using the hammer suit for fire protection. I see why that's a 1-up, because I can break the bricks and make it harder to get to. Yeah, hammer suit is shown as fire protection in the end credits. So, that's your hint if you hadn't figured it out or read the manual or whatever. Does it say in the manual that the hammer suit's fireproof? I don't know if it does. So there's another hammer suit, great. Right, and the other thing, I did sort of miss a note, but I did it anyway. I hadn't broken all the blocks by the fire nipper, so yeah, that 1-up I think was a new one. Okay, final mini-fortress. There's a star near the start that I didn't get? According to what this says, wow, that's a jump. Hwah! Ghost is here, Ghost can be hammered. That's why I remember having a hammer suit in this fortress. Rotodisc cannot be hammered. You need to throw an entire statue at it. Hammer's too light. Is this where the star is? Here we go, I got the star. Okay. Ah, so that's what hammer suit flipping looks like. Alright, that's a unique sprite. Whee! Okay, danger. Moderate. Man, hammer suit really, cleans up here. It's good stuff. I almost got fireballed there. I did not duck to protect myself, but turns out I didn't need to. This is a flower, I think? No, it's leaf. You can stay up there. Check it out, I can knock out a thwomp. There we go. If you got a ghost problem, just hit it with a hammer. That'll fix it. Okay, I want you to come out of there and then go in when I'm doing this. Sure. Can I hammer a dry bones? Yup! And it turns sideways? Oh, what? No, that's a different sprite than the collapsed sprite, isn't it? What was I seeing there? Well, this is fun. Just like doing this with a hammer suit. Let's see what this does to Boom Boom, since I haven't gotten to hammer him yet. One hammer kills him immediately? Okay, wow. Wow. Alright then. Okay, gonna use the hammer suit to scout the... Oh, it's not yet. I need to do this first. To scout the airship, then die at the last second and get a frog suit and see if I can do that all in one run. I'm still gonna have to restart for the... Whoa, well, there goes that hammer suit. I guess I'll scout with just regular. I have nothing special to do here. The note blocks still do animate that same way, and that does not... Oh, also, I want to show something. So sure, I kind of showed it there. I was in the process of dying. They did not wait around. Yeah, so those continue while pause. They're on a global timer that the pause menu doesn't care about, which is so weird. So now I'm going to try standing in one and pausing. Oh. Priority was not what I expected there. Although there's not really any need to do that. Here, I have 5,000 fire flowers. Let's use one. Well, okay, I used that well. Okay, I used that real well. Alright, I'm curious enough to try this. So Mario just kind of disappears there. Yeah, if you're ever standing on one of those, I guess you can give yourself extra time by, like, skipping to the next cycle with a pause, if you really want to. Using that flower meant that this mushroom doesn't go to waste or erase something? Does it? Was my inventory full? It was. Alright, I'll use it now. Alright, this is the scouting run, then I'll do a real one with... Hi Yoshi, what are you doing here? Are you opening your mouth or like doing something with your hand? Why does your mouth look so wrong? That's a weird sprite. That does not seem right to me. Alright, so I have to die here. I could have used my anchor already to make things easier, but I didn't, so I'm gonna have to chase this thing down. Alright, so if a frog wants to get through here, what will that frog be up against? I can do that, that's fine. Frogs' feet are sticky, so I can stop easily. Don't go down there. Might have to frog this. No, not really. Like those screws are never actually required. Okay, I can only wait so long on this, but that's fine. There's one that gives me a power-up, and that must be on this airship. Right, it's right here. This is what I was thinking about. Not that I would want a power-up if I'm bringing a suit. Although getting out of Monty Mole? Rocky Wrench range would be helpful. Rocky Roll. Monty Mensch. I just thought it was funny how I can actually stand on their heads if I don't jump, but yeah, don't let them throw the wrench. That will hurt. Alright, yeah, so not so bad for Frog Suit. I mean, I don't know if I'll do it in one shot. We will find out. Still don't have to really engage with those at all. You can just jump on, jump off right away. Is this a spot where it's actually required? No, there are none of those. You can just jump, 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 and just do a single jump on each. Okay. And the boss is Ludwig? Ludwig von Koopa. And what does he do? I'll stomp on him once. So he earthquakes, and then stomps again. He has smoke rings. Other than that, he's unimpressive. Okay. Alright, so time for... Okay, you're in a handy spot. I will anchor you there. And this is the last chance for an anchor anyway. I assume it just wouldn't do anything in World 8. Okay, so I have one frog suit. Let's make it count. Whip, 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 whip. Alright, sticky feet, remember. Alright, so if I'm doing this, I'm gonna be able to time myself well here. There we go, that worked. Don't go down there. I can just wait this out, sort of. Yeah, sort of. That's good enough. Okay, so the sticky feet can actually be an asset if I'm ready for them. Just like halting my movement completely. It's kind of nice sometimes. Just knowing I won't slide off if I'm landing at all. Alright, wrench throwers, you knock that off, please. You know what, I'm happy to... Oh, I can't! Uh-oh! Well, I'm dead because I can't duck. I'm actually dead here. That's how I died? Wow! So another thing the frog suit cannot do is duck! Ridiculous. Okay, well, let's beat this the normal way, and in an alternate universe, I'll get through it with a frog suit. Yeah, I'm going in little. What about it? That's how I do. It's fine. Maybe. Bum, ba, 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 bum, bum, ba, ba, bum. Whoop. Why do I insist on doing that while the flame is up? I don't need to. It's just how it always happens. Right, how far can I bring this? Gonna be in flame range. Well, let's just not be at the hazard. Yeah, this can't go all the way to the end. That's not really possible. This is about as short as I can jump. So that's about as far as I can take that. I feel like the difficulty ramp at these airships isn't too steep. Like, I mean, sure, Airship 7 is harder than Airship 1, but not by that extremely much. Just a little bit harder. Very gentle slope. Brip. And this isn't just one airship, it's these little tiny planks with propellers on them are always so funny. This one doesn't even have a propeller, it's just floating by... Well, the whole airship is magic. It's made by the magic wand, apparently, because the whole thing disappears when I reclaim that. So it doesn't have to make sense. Alright, Ludwig, where are you? I guess one thing about this airship is it's kind of big. It's going for a while. Have I found your base? I think so. You're gonna get firebolt. Maybe you are. Do those work on you? It doesn't seem to be doing anything, but maybe I just didn't do it enough. Anyway, stomping's more reliable. He might be fireproof. Maybe. Alright, so this is done. Yoshi King looks like that. Fancy horned helmets. like a stereotypical Viking. Alright. And there's Bowser. Did I see his face on this letter in the other version? I think I might not have. I don't remember what that looked like. Or is this artwork, at the very least, the colors are different? I thought there was just nothing in the lower left, but I don't know if I'm remembering right. Alright, here's World 8. Let's visit an alternate universe for a moment. Alright, so if I had been able to bring a frog suit here, there's one. Let's see how this would have gone. This seems like a lot to ask, but okay, so I'll get normal movement for a second here, and whoa, this is not normal movement. Something's still weird about it. What is with my speed? Okay, Frog Suit's acceleration is abnormal. This is not how anyone else moves. So even when carrying a block, my weird acceleration still persists. If I carry this underwater, what's that like? Whoa! So I can swim freely with the thing in my... Strange. Anyway, so 0 coins. I didn't get the coin up there in the block. I will want to. But yeah, 0 coins makes this real easy to see, right? It's the jump button that lets me swim fast. I don't know that I did this quick enough. I missed one. Wow, that's hard. So if I'm looking for 46, I think I no longer can get it. I'm at 45. I'm gonna have to try again. Do I have another frog suit on me, or do I need to visit another alternate world? Because those are all the coins in the level. There's the one in the block, and then the P-switch one, and that is it. Okay, I'm gonna go get a fresh frog suit. Alright, so, funny acceleration. Be sure to get this coin, it's very important. Mind your funny acceleration. I already said that, but it's like so weird, it's worth saying twice. So I'm gonna bring this down there. It won't last long. But I can just freely swim all around with this. That's so weird. Alright, so remember to hold the jump button when underwater to go fast. Here we go, here we go. Okay. Okay, so I'm at 47. And I guess like that bubble pipe is kind of a soft clue to bring this suit here, so I don't need the suit anymore. Gotta bring it to an airship somewhere, but that's unrelated to what I'm doing here. So let's just get through the level. You can tell which version of this game I expect to be playing. Alright, there's a white toad house. I have probably never seen that one before. I have a doubt that I would have ever brought a frog suit there. It's a P-wing. Alright, that's what's here. Okay, so one more task to do. Where did that hot foot come from? You don't correspond to a candle. Weird. Alright, World 4 ended up being my choice for this. I think that's the one I did the first time. Just, it's relatively easygoing and there are lots of opportunities to skip levels. So there we go. Iggy is down with a frog suit, and all this just to see that the text is almost certainly the same. But now we can be sure. And I can be done with suited airship adventures forever. Frog suit's so goofy and weird, it's just like the weirdest of the suits. You say to me, "Oh me oh my, you've been transformed. Shall I change you back with this wand?" Yeah, I think that's the same. Alright, so that is done. Next time, World 8.